Hello, Concord Elementary School. This is Anthony Gabriel following up our trainings from this week and upcoming next week in terms of trying to get you guys into and on the Concord Professional Learning site. We had a few people ask for just some follow-up in terms of how to get back into the site, how to put a post in, how to reply to posts and things of that nature. So rather than type it up in directions, I was going to do a quick video. I talked with Sam. He's on board with this as well. So I'm just going to do a quick video and get you guys back into the system as needed. So I'm using Google Hangout, by the way, which is another Google application that allows for video chats. I'm going to share my desktop with you, or my screen. So right now you should be looking at the Garner Valley School District website. So I am going to sign in. I'll walk you through the whole step, all the steps. Going to go to Staff Portal, and over here on the left, once you're signed in, you should see Concord Elementary's Professional Learning site. And then you're going to click the link here to access. As we talked about in the other session, you need to be signed in with your Garner Valley Google account to be able to see and work with this site. So as we mentioned before, and what I'll do is I'll post this video. We'll email you the link, but I'll also post the video somewhere on the site so that once you're in it, you'll be able to access how to get into the pages. If you remember, you've got your recent discussion feed here, got a little welcome note from Vanessa and Trudy here, and then over here on the left are the 3 parts to the book so that we're going to be working with. So I'm going to click on Discuss Pathways Part 1. This gives you what to title your post. This is the assignment for the first 3 chapters, and then the due dates down here when the different things are due. So I'll just walk you through the process again. So if you're going to put a new post in, which you would do once for this particular part of the book, you would click New Post, where it says Untitled. You would name it your last name, comma, first name, post 1, and then here you would post your response. Now, as we talked about before, if you start to do your response and you don't finish, so you don't want to actually save it to the page yet, you can hit Save Draft. What that will do is I'm going to now click back to Discussion Pathways Part 1. And if I look down here, I have 2 drafts right now. The first one I accidentally clicked, and then my post. So if I don't finish, it's not in the full page yet. Nobody else can see it. So then I would say, okay, a day later, I get back to it. I click back on it, click on the box, I finish typing, and I would hit save. And once I hit save, what that will do is once it's published, I can go back to, you can notice I'm going back to the discussion in 2 areas. I can click here or I can click here. So I'm going to go back here, and there's my post. So once you post your response, which is due by, please have your new post answering the questions above done by Monday, December 8th. So everybody has to do that. Then you have to respond or leave comments on at least 2 of your colleagues' posts, and that's due by December 23rd. One of those comments will be assigned your assigned discussion buddy, and the other can be anybody else from the building, any grade. So in order to do that, and Kathy you'll use yours as an example. I'm going to click on Kathy's, and then down here in the comment box, I could say, Kathy, great job, and then hit comment. And then that way, Kathy knows I am responding or commenting to her initial post and her thoughts. The other thing we talked about, the other aspect is if somebody else wanted to reply to my comment, that's down here. So if you're commenting on the original person's post you went into, you would just post it as a comment. But if you see somebody else's comment in the strand, and if I want to reply to myself and say, hey, Anthony, I totally disagree. That way that replies specifically to that comment. So if you notice, there's 3 levels. There's the main post here. There's a comment to that post, and then there's a reply to the comment. So it all depends where you would post what you're wanting to say would all depend on whether you want to reply to one of the folks that commented on the post, or if you wanted to comment on the original post. Let's go back a page. We also talked a little bit about deleting pages. So I have a page now here Anthony post 1, which obviously I'm not going to keep here. So I'm going to come up to my little wheel. I'm going to delete just that page. You don't want to do that when you're back here in the main page, because it will delete the entire page. Now, as with most things Google, we should be able to go back and get anything deleted. So if you do crash the whole system, chances are we should be able to pull it back up, but let's not test that. So this is a page that I want to get rid of. So I'm going to go into here. I'm going to go to delete page, getting rid of my post. So that would mean any comments that happen to be in there would also be gone. So now we're back to the beginning. And because I accidentally drafted a second post, and that's not worth having, I will get back in here, stay on page. Give me 1 second. I'm going to delete that as well. Okay, so again, any questions as you go through this? I know everybody joked about, well, we understand it now, but then once we sit down to do it. So hopefully this video will help with a little bit of it. Obviously, if you run into any issues, let Sam know, let me know, and honestly, let Vanessa or Trudy know, and we'll get you there. So let me come back for a second to this. Real quick little plug for Google Hangouts. This is a really great tool. There are a lot of different things out there. If you do a search and get into the Google Hangout community, a lot of times for all grade levels, they have digital field trips that your students could access and things of that nature. There's some fun little effects that you could plug into videos as well. I know depending on your comfort level and use and access, sometimes we've done sub plans this way. And it could kind of be a fun thing to play around with the kids, so that depending on how you want to use it, serious or not. And yeah, so that's Google Hangouts. If you want to explore that at all, or want to go down that road, please again let one of us know. We can help you with that. So thanks for your time and attention, and have a great day.